this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. You can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, you can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't. Got no doubt, this life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm going so high. I got no doubt, this life ain't got no ceiling like.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. Baker going to throw this right away. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
A man who is both a prep and collegiate star here in the Lone Star State, Devon Achane. We'll get this up to about the 44. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
Now Baker going to change it up. To throw, Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. You look at this Cowboy defense. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
3rd and 3.
Watch out.
Here's Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 33. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 down at the 33. Throwing, Mayfield. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Devon Achane with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it wisely just taking knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneers.
To throw, here's Ward. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
79 Broncos. Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Roderick. Ready?
Throwing now, Ward. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Cowboys at 12-3 now on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd and 10.
Dragon 60.
Ward now working out of the gun. They're looking for one, but it's intercepted. Picked up by a Fitu Melifonwu. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Cowboy defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
Alert, alert! 180! Stop!
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up. I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on 3rd.
Hey, alert 33! 180! Run, run, run. Up, up! What's up?
Mayfield to throw it. Looking deep downfield. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Hop 70, hop 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Riggs, Riggs. Ready, ready.
To throw is Ward. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
79 Broncos.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Herndon's got it complete. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or 2 short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throw complete to Herndon. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Tag. 7 Viking, 18.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing is Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down.
I know we don't have a special scoreboard to show it, but the offense, they've surrendered more sacks than they have points thus far. This defense, they're winning in all phases of the game right now.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's second and 11.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Here's Ward. And he whips that one incomplete there. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. The racks on the camouflage.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Warriors 70, go.
Now Ward. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Football 101, you've got to let the guy catch the ball.
You have to know the ball is there. You have to know it's arrived. Otherwise, you're going to get flagged every time.
A lack of discipline defensively on fourth down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Mayfield now. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one goes for 36 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Running right, here's Achane. Gets by him at the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Devon Achane with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 70-18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Ward. And he is caught by Lamb. And down he goes but he takes it up to the 40. Lamb's first catch of the game, good for a first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's good for 28 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Ward. Gets it underneath to Blue. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Cowboys, first down.
Hey, check that.
At the 21-yard line.
60, trap 60, 70 rings, go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
It seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. From 17 yards out. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing it back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
On first down, back to Ochane. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Mayfield. Able to get this one to McBride. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And the Cardinals first down.
Regular, 180! Real. Alert! Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's up?
Mayfield looks to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr., 40 yards. And the Cardinals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum.
There he goes left side. A big play here for Dallas. And even 40 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Buffalo 18.
Again, it's Ward. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And he's got this down to the 35. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
19 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw again. And this one quickly to Lamb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
60 boxes. 60 boxes. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Throwing again here, Ward. Try to set up a screen for Blue. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready, set.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Rattler, 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let go.
Back to throw again. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Final play of the half, Mayfield. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. Nifty move. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Buffalo 18. Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19.
Throwing to start the drive. Ward. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Panther Street. Panther Stephanie. Bronco 80. Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. Targets land on the comebacker. Pass is complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Ready.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 37-yard
Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Point it right, point it right, point it.
Throwing, Mayfield. He's going to air one out. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. He'll try and do this himself. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Ward. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it but couldn't pull it in.
But when the running game's now working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Come on. Hey. 60 Bison, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To throw is Ward. Throw left side complete. That's Coleman. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Hurt! Tag! Franco leading!
fourth down conversion, and defensively pure frustration.
At the 40-yard line.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Now. 70 Lions. Hey, smash Broncos. Go.
They go play action with Ward. They'll swing this out to Blue. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing now, Ward. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
18 Cardinals.
On third down, they run with Blue.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll bring him back within 4. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
But that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 82 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And the Cardinals are going to have a first and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and goal.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
180!
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cards extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
24.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
19, 18, Rattler, 18, Dragon, 60.
Here's Ward. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It's a gain of 35. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Throwing is Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready?
Ward now working out of the gun. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Coleman has it here right side. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
At their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
3rd and 4. And this crowd urging on their defense. They're up and making noise.
20. Real. Hey, alert, alert. Alert, alert. King. What's up?
Mayfield down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr. with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Cardinals use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
You're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Ward. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Ward. Drops it to Blue, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
70 Ranger.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Dragon 60. Go.
Ward to throw once more. This one complete to Coleman. So the completion good for 7 there. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
now they'll change things up.
Ready.
They'll try to run forward Blue. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Back to throw now on 1st down. That'll be complete to Blue. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
2nd and 6. Finding Walker complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 23. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
That's to the sideline and incomplete. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. 76, 19 Lions.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Parent. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
Well, you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings. But at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts, so the middle of the field, that should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pitching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
70, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw again. And that will be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Check that. Here we go. Check. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60. Go.
Going for it. Here's Ward.
Yeah, that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call.
Well, Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
Okay, about the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Mustang 19.
Ward again.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Buffalo 18. Let's go. Kevin Pirates. Kevin Pirates.
Back to throw again. And his throw here is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Got it. Ready?
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cup 19. Cup 19. Let go.
Back to throw. Ward. And that is incomplete.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Now Ward on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing.
Good. 180. What's that?
And they'll indeed take a knee. And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. And they will take a knee here.